Welcome back to another live stream, guys, here on the Co-op Pussy Channel. And today, we're going to be hanging out, talking about some scotch, because today I'm going to be drinking, or the video I did yesterday was Balvenie, Balvenie 14, The Week of Pete. After the video went live, I realized I said the wrong name. I said the Pete Week. The correct name is actually The Week of Pete. There is a bottle in the Balvenie 14 Week of Pete, but the newer bottling, the new style now, I believe it's a story series that they do. The correct name is Balvenie 14 The Week of Pete. So I know I said that wrong, but I got the right name on the title though. But I said it right in the middle of the video when I was talking about the two different bottlings. This is now the story series, I believe it is. So it says the story of Ian Miller using smoke from Speyside Pete, and I can't remember what it is, but it's story number 2. Story number 1 is, which one is that? I believe that's American Toasted Oak, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, got this stuff right here. Hold on, I gotta adjust something on my computer because I forgot about doing it. There we go. All right, and enlarge that, and we're good to go. All right. It always seems like a first time I'm doing this, but we're here. We're having a good time. We're gonna be drinking some scotch. Let me know down below, guys, what you guys are gonna be drinking. What you guys got going on? But I'm gonna pull out myself a glass and pour some Balvenie. And I've actually poured this like 2 or 3 times since I filmed this video. And I filmed this video on when did I film it? I filmed it on like Monday, I think. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, and I've already poured it a few other times. Oh, cork pop. Very good cork pop. I really love the shape of Balvenie's bottles and everything. I feel like it's a very classic, simple, elegant look. And I also like that every single bottling that they have is size to 50. The bottles are slightly different, but same shape. The Balvenie 50 bottle is, I believe it's hand blown. It has a really nice cork on it. And it has a little more fancier bottle. But it is the same shape, the same structure, and all that kind of goodness. But yes, it's popping up there. Hold on. There we go. I got popped up. All right. Yeah. This is some solid stuff. It is your classic Balvenie or Speyside. I feel like my favorite Speyside is definitely Balvenie. But I have to agree that Balvenie is... It's kind of like Macallan, where it is put up onto a pedestal. It has a name behind it and all that. But I feel Balvenie has the consistency. It has the quality and everything to back it up. Unlike some other stuff that Speyside, solid, great stuff over there. But I feel personally that Balvenie stands out from the rest. I like the profile. I like everything they're doing. Love the whole range. Yeah, I have a very large range of Balvenie stuff, though, but I would say it's my favorite Speyside that I have. And that is saying a lot to me. That's just my personal opinion. But yes, no, it is very prestigious. Is put on a pedestal, kind of like how Macallan. They have a name, which is great, but there is some other great stuff out there. And let me actually pull my spreadsheet so I can actually look at it real quick. I can tell you all my other Speysides that I have on regions. Here we go. Organize. Yeah, I have a lot of Speyside stuff. We're going to go up to there. All right, there we go. Yeah, no, I have a lot of good stuff. Yeah, can't go wrong with any of the stuff that I have that I have. Like I'm just like quick looking at it right now. But it is it's some quality, great stuff. Like can't go wrong with it. Oh, man, that is glorious. But yeah, no, it's Balvenie. I love what they do. It's a great palette, great everything. But like I said, it's kind of like Macallan. People know everyone that's not into whiskey. Everyone knows Johnny Walker Blue, and everyone knows Macallan. It is those big names that people do know other names though, but um, like if you have any kind of knowledge in Scotch, you will know of Balvenie. It's kind of like if you're in the know, but a lot of people know what Balvenie is. Some great stuff, but it is on that pedestal, which I have to agree. All right. Yeah, it's a beautiful balance because it's everything you like from the speed side with like a proper amount of peat. It's not overpowering. It's not really in your face. Well, it is kind of like it's right up there front and center, but it's not blowing everything else out of the water. It is the right balance to allow you to have everything you like from the speed side and from the traditional Balvenie with that peat right there on top. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. No, that's good. My nose tickles a little bit. Mm. Yeah, what does it come in at? Is that 48.3? It's up there in proof. It doesn't really seem like it. But for Scotch that is pretty dang good though. Mm. Yeah. That is a glorious guys. Yeah, Balvenie is the one I've been following a lot. I did pick up two new bottles from Balvenie. They're actually wait, hold on. Oh, there it is. One's there and one's there. Yeah, those ones. Some very special bottles. Some very coveted high age statement bottles from Balvenie. Um, I don't want to say what they are. I don't want to kind of showboat them, but they're cool. Happy to have in my collection. I picked up the one on Friday and the other one like the week before. And yeah, cool bottle, really cool box. No, they're pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Balvenie. I'll just put it that way. Um, I wish it was a 50 year. Oh, I wish I had that kind of money. Well, I mean, I could, but I shouldn't. I should refinance a car or something like that. By the way, just to let you guys know, I am drinking a Coke. This is a real Mexican Coke that has a real sugar in it. Really good. I was having this earlier, but I've been taking my sweet time to drink it, so I got some of it left. And I sure do love a smoky Coke, but I do prefer to have that with like Ardbeg. But Ardbeg 10, it makes a really good smoking Coke or smoky Coke. But is it Ubadog or Corey Vrecken that has? I think Corey Vrecken has a higher proof, if I remember correctly. The one that has a higher proof, I can't remember top of my head. Gosh, I should know this, but no. Does make some really great stuff because it does have the higher proof. Here, I'm gonna actually check my spreadsheet right now because I can do that. It's super simple, and I do already have it already pulled up. All right, we're gonna alphabetize that. Ardbeg. Look at it. Where's it at? All right. It's like a proof. It is listed as proof. Is it Quarry of Reckon? Yeah, Quarry of Reckon is the comes at 117. Is that correct? No, 114.2. Yeah, that's up there. That is some proof, baby. I should have just grabbed it. I can't. Honestly, I do not want to get up out of my chair because then I'll have to reach down there and figure it out. But no, some solid stuff. I do like Ardbeg and a Coke. I don't know about you guys. He is very selective, or not selective, subjective. Got a hiccup. There we go. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with a Balvenie. And this is, after thinking about it right now, I want to compare this to Lagavulin. And yet Lagavulin, is there any other peated scotches that feel better? No, everything else is kind of a little overpowering. This one is the week of peat. I do have a peat week. I was talking about that earlier, Donald, before you showed up. Here, let me grab it. I have another one here, which is the peat week. This one is the 2003 vintage. And I really like how it gives you the weeks that it's on the box, I think. But it's week 34 and week 52, I believe. But yeah, no, I really like how they give them a little more information. But I believe this is the newer bottling now, the way they do it now, because they did like the whole story series. I forgot where I was talking about. Oh, Cragganmore 2019 edition is a good comparison. Yeah, I don't have that, so I can't really do that. I was thinking of putting it next to Lagavulin 8 or 16 because of the proof. I can't remember what the proof is on the 8. I know it's higher than the 16. Yeah, that's what I figured. But I wasn't sure if they dropped the peat week fully or whatnot. I looked on their website and it had both of them listed, but their website isn't really updated. They put new stuff on there, but there's a lot of stuff that I know they do not have anymore. So let me grab that Lagavulin real quick. Put this one up here. That's 43. 48. So we're going to go. All right. We are going with Lagavulin 8. Because the proof are pretty similar. Lagavulin comes in at 48, and this is 48.3. So I feel like it'll be a good comparison, but also, as you can see, the level in the bottle is right about here, and this one's been open. This one's been open for about 4 days because I filmed this video on Monday. So let me grab a glass and let's compare it. I mainly want to compare it because this has a little more peach in it. I can tell you that right now. But the delicateness and the floral and everything that Lagavulin is known for, and the sweetness and like all the great characteristics, I feel are comparable is the word that I should be actually saying to the Balvenie. Definitely the age is going to make a difference. This is an 8-year-old. That is a 14-year-old. Let's get some moisture on that cork, though. Put that over here. All right. Let's go on for a nose. Compare this real quick. Yeah, definitely a lot more smoke. Very similar, actually. Different characteristics of peat. This one is very more smoky, more burnt tirey, kind of like burnt clutch smell. A little less floral on the nose. Has like a little green apple. This one has like the fruity kind of like red fruits. The sweetness, caramel, vanilla, like a candiness. And this one's a little more sharper on the edges. But very nice, delicate on the palate. Yeah. The peat stays there a lot longer on the Lagavulin 8. Yeah. So I would say on the scale of peat, I'm not going to talk like parts per millions, but if I would say on the scale of peat, this one is, or the Balvenie, the week of peat, I would put it probably like what I'd say a 6 maybe, or actually no, that's a little high, like a 5. I would call it a 5. Lagavulin 8 is kind of at like a 7, is where I'd put it compared to everything else I've had. But it's a nice balance. They're very, very close, actually, surprisingly. Like this one, yeah, very more vibrant nose out of the 14. Donald, what did you just say? My God, where'd my keypad? Oh, there it is. You really just said that? I can't believe you said that. Lagavulin 8 is my least favorite Lagavulin by a mile. Wow. No, I really, really like. I prefer 8 over the 16. 16, solid, great stuff. I love the brightness, and I like the bump and proof on the 8. Personally, I'm having trouble here. Ooh, got the hiccup every time I'm on video. Why? Enjoying some Coke too. I didn't finish it earlier, so that's why I'm still drinking it. But yeah, no, I really like Lagavulin 8. It's what I like. But this is just sharper on this is the Lagavulin 8. It's a little more sharper, a little more throat punch. Yeah. The Balvenie is just a beautiful, nice, delicate Speyside with the right amount of peat on it. And then Lagavulin is a right there, sharp, very authoritative flavor is the right word I should use for that. But they are very, very close. Both I really like it, but I did compare these due to the proof being very similar, right up next to each other. Yeah, 48 and then 48.3, I think it was. Yeah, very close, which is why I want to compare them. But also, age is a little off, though, which doesn't hurt that much. The 8 is eight's up there, but it's very similar, but vastly different. I know that sounds weird. Donald, what do you have in your glass tonight? Anything good? What are you drinking? You're drinking some scotch, some Irish, American stuff. Anything interesting? Let me know down below. Yeah, after going back to this, after going from the Lagavulin, this is the Balvenie. I would definitely say that the peat has definitely toned down a bit. But yes, I am coming from Lagavulin 8, which is a little more sharper, a little more pungent of a peat smell. I get like a brininess now. I never noticed that earlier, but it's only on the finish. Yeah, different quality of peat though. Not the actual quality, but I'm talking about like the flavors you get from the peat. It's a little bit something else. Sadly, I do not have any Kilcolman products. I know Clifton Bourbon Bites did have. I can't remember who it was. I watched part of it before I had dinner and all that stuff. But yeah, no, I do not have any of their products. Sadly, actually, no, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't have anything from them. Are you enjoying some stuff from them? Yeah, no, it's vastly different stuff though. Have to definitely say that. So everything's going on right now. It's like the group chat's starting to blow up, and I'm like, where have you guys been this whole entire time? But yeah, I feel like I'm going to go for a bourbon after this, or some American whiskey. Definitely get something that's a little out there, a little bit different. Because I am drinking some scotch. I feel like I want to have something a little more sweeter, a little more candier. But I have to say the Balvenie is a very nice candy sweet. Is this actually aged in American oak? I think. Did it say American oak? I can't remember. No, there's another one that says matured American oak. Nope. But I still like how they still talk about the week of peat. They talked about how it said, oh, 1 week a year they do the peat. Yeah, no, doesn't have anything about it, about the cask or anything like that. You know what I'd really like to see is if Elijah Craig did a barrel finish using Ardbeg barrels. I'll sign up for that one. I feel like that's a project I can do. I should really get like a mini barrel, put some Ardbeg, get some Ardbeg 10 or Ardbeg 5 WBC. Put that in the barrel, let it age for maybe like a month or two, enough to really get like a impact on that barrel and really develop the whiskey as well. But then put a bottle of Elijah Craig into that mini barrel. Ooh, that'd be spicy. That'd be good. I really wish I can get my hands on the stout finish Elijah Craig that they did with I think it was Goose Island. They did a release that was only in the distillery, I believe, and they only did like a few hundred bottles. Very, very, very limited. They're going for some stupid prices on secondary. I saw someone post one at an auction, or post a picture of an auction one, and I think it like literally just started and it was already at like $450, and it's like a 375 milliliter bottle, I think, if not smaller, or 200 milliliter bottle. I think it's like grenade size bottles. Like, it didn't really have anything to compare the size to it. Yeah, it's glorious. I just realized I had them switched. They were going back and forth. I must have pushed it over. Yeah. Go back to my Coke. All right. So what's next? Ooh. I want to go to something American. Maybe some bourbon. Maybe a rye, maybe? I don't know. What am I feeling today? Let's take a look at the collection. Ooh. All right. I don't want something too high of a proof. That's for sure. You know what? Let's ask Alexa for some assistance. Oh, she's already making some noise. All right. I'm gonna ask from 1 to 4. We're gonna go from my right to left and count that way, just to flip things up. I typically count this way, but I'm gonna go back this way to kind of throw things up in a bunch. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 3.
3. Okay. That's literally my Elijah Craig whole shelf. All right, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 8. We're going to go up. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 8.
Here's a number between 1 and 8. It's 7.
7. Okay. Well, those are barrel proofs. And there are 5 bottles that are open, so we're going to pick 1 through 5. Then we're going to go from the left over, or from the right over. Alexa, pick a between 1 and 5.
Here's a number between 1 and 5. It's 3.
3. That is A120, I believe. So let me grab that real quick, and we'll cork pop it. Well, it's not really cork pop, but we'll crack it open. Oh, here we go. This is definitely one of my favorites from 2020, last year's batch. But yeah, this is... Ooh, got the laptop in there. But yes, this is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A120. This one comes at 136.6. I know I said I didn't want something that high of a proof, but we landed on the Barrel Proof shelf. But I'm not going to complain about that, though, to be honest, because I would not say no to a pour of Elijah Craig. Cork pop. Elijah Craig sure does have a very distinct cork pop sound. Go right about there. Let that cork a little bit, and we're gonna turn right about there. Scoot back. There we go. Scoot that to right about there. There. And there. There we go. It's over. Get that out of the picture. There we go. And we're good. All right. tilt up a little bit. There we go. So you can see my legs. All right. We're back in action, guys. Yeah, going from a peated scotch, going back to a bourbon, oh, that's glorious. I love Elijah Craig. It's literally fruity candy, like almost like fruity pebbles. Like a fruit cup, like the cocktail fruit cup. Yeah, super, super sugary. Very candy. Literally feels like I'm. You know, can you have like a Sour Patch Kids or watermelon like candy, like gummy bears? The way it coats your mouth and you can feel all the sugar in your mouth. Like where it coats it, where they melt and just coated your whole mouth. It's like a waxy texture as well. Yeah. Like that hint and pepper, spice, and rye. You guys know, I love Elijah Craig. Like, so good. Now this is something. Yeah. And coming from a peated scotch to Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, it literally turns into candy. I guess syrup. There's a flavor like a fruity flavor. I can't put my I can't put my finger on like what candy or what syrup or whatever it is, but it's very, very prominent. But it reminds me of like a gummy bear, Sour Patch Kids. The way like that gummy candy kind of will coat the inside of your mouth and really stands out. Yeah. After having the bourbon or Elijah Craig, whatever you want to call it, compare these two, almost not can barely even tell the difference. The Lagavulin is very, very sharp, to the point, and very pungent in a great way. But everything else, the flavors, if you took out the peat, you'd have a very, very, very hard time telling. Cherry, strawberry, peach. Oh, those are all the nuts I'm getting out. Just the nuts. Yeah, I do not know. It's like a red fruit, something like that. Like it's not strawberry. Maybe it has a hint of raspberry, maybe. But I'm not like a big raspberry fan. Like I do know what the flavor is. I do kind of like it. It is just not my thing. But that's, if I can put my finger on it, that's probably what it is. Yeah, no. It is concentrated candy syrup. And really enjoying it. I can't wait to go back and blend them together because you know that's going to happen. I'm going to give it like probably another 10 minutes and I'll do that. Yeah. Donald, do you guys get the Mexican Cokes or their real sugar Cokes up in Canada? Just kind of curious if you're missing out or not. Yeah, no. Very solid. Very good lineup. I love comparing and contrasting and jumping between a bourbon and a peated scotch because there's something special about going between the two because they are so far apart on the spectrum that it pulls you back and forth with the sweetness, the caramel, candy, the syrup, like the maple, the fruitiness, and all that great stuff. But then you go on to the other side that has the peat, smoke, burnt clutch, burnt rubber, the speed-sides, all those great characteristics you get from that, the sweetness, honey, and the citrus as well. It's like, it is just, they are so far on the different spectrums, and going back and comparing them, and it's just an experience that if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend you go back there and pour yourself some bourbon, some really good bourbon stuff, and pour yourself a peated scotch of your choice, something you really enjoy, something that's very pungent and very striking. But you don't have to have something that's very striking for a peat or something that's smoky. But having something that's so far on two different spectrums, it's I can't get my eyes open. I'm tired for all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, no, they're so far apart on the spectrum, it's just a whole roller coaster ride. Yeah, it's definitely a raspberry. A raspberry. Maybe boysenberry. If you don't know what a boysenberry is, the boysenberry was actually invented about 2 miles down the road from me. If you don't know what a boysenberry is, it is basically between I believe it's a raspberry. Actually, here, boysenberry. Let me pull it up. Boysenberry. I believe it's a blueberry and raspberry. So it is a large edible fruit resembling a blackberry. So a boysenberry is a cross among a European raspberry, a European blackberry, American dewberry, and loganberry. I thought it had blueberry in it for some reason. But nope, I am wrong. I thought I had a blueberry for some reason. But a little fun fact. Let's talk about a little history now. Back in, oof, I think it was I can't. Okay, so here I just googled it. So the boysenberry was developed in the early 1920s by uh, uh, I do not know what that is. It's a horticulturist. Horticulturist. I'm sure if Juju was here, she'll be able to tell me. But it's Raffen Boysen of Anaheim, and who later turned it over to a farmer, Walter Knott. Okay, so people that started Knott's Berry Farm did not originally create it, but he was given it by this dude. But Knott's Berry Farm is really well known for the boysenberry. I do kind of like boysenberry. I did have a boysenberry beer not too long ago. Great stuff. But it wasn't really a full-on boysenberry beer. It was like a regular lager that they put boysenberry syrup in there after they made the beer, not when it was being made. It was a beer with a syrup added for flavoring. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. And I don't think I would have ever found that or would have been really able to pinpoint that unless I did this comparison with the Balvenie and the Lagavulin peat stuff. I don't think I would have been able to pinpoint that flavor and that characteristic because it really stands out, really, really pushes forward for what it is. Come on, where's everyone is today? Normally it's really active. Is everyone busy today or is there some type of holiday? Is today the right day? Today's Thursday, yeah. I noticed a lot of people have been quiet on a lot of the other channels too. So, I don't know. It says we got 5 people in here though, but yeah, no. Definitely a boysenberry on there. And like I said, I don't think I would have been able to find that unless I did a comparison. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, having a real Coke is so much better than having any other processed fountain or whatever drink you got. I'm not using that as like my palate cleanser for some reason. But if you haven't had smoky Coke, definitely get yourself some. And I noticed the Balvenie video hasn't done well this week. Let me check what the view count is on this. Where's it at? Can I pull it up right now? Yeah, it says 10 views. My video before that was 200 views so far. Well, it has been a week away. So you have to put that into in consideration. But yeah, no, look at my views right now. I'm just kind of curious. Some really good conversion rate though, especially for how small I am. But yeah, vastly different. So now, got the hiccups and had to burp a little bit, but I do got a good amount of bourbon left. Some Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A121. Some glorious stuff. Got my Lagavulin 16. We're gonna pour it into here. There we go. Got my Balvenie 14. The Week of Peat. Pouring it in there. Very close though. I know some people are like, "Oh my God, you messed up the Elijah Craig." Yeah, who cares? I like both of them, and I want to explore and try something new. That's what we call blending, guys. Yes. Mm-hmm. I like what it's saying. I know I just held it to my ear, but I like this. I'm definitely doing a experiment where I'm going to take an Elijah Craig or not take an Elijah Craig barrel, where I'm going to take a mini barrel, put our bag into it, maybe a wee beastie, let it age for a few weeks, take that out and bottle it as is, and then put in Elijah Craig. I feel like that would be a really good experiment. And it would be something that I would really enjoy and really like to do. Yeah, it is like best of both worlds, but the peat is definitely sticking out. So may have to not the proof, but the peat is definitely sticking out. It's definitely up there in your face. Yeah, that is it's really like it's pulling me back and forth, but I like what's going on in here. Like I love the Elijah Craig base, but that Pete's I would say it's turned up a little too much in my personal opinion. But yeah, sorry I'm quiet, but I like what's going on in there. Grab some more Coke. I wish the Pete was turned down probably about 2 clicks, and that would be super solid for sure. Yeah, just turn that Pete down a little bit. But I'm sure when I do the little mini barrel experiment, the Pete's really going to stand out. Be very upfront. Probably if I'm going to do it, I'm probably gonna, not I'm not going to wash it out the barrel, but I'm definitely going to let it aerate for some time or to allow a lot of the whiskey that is left in the barrel to drain out. Not going to do like a wet finish, I would say. Oh, that's another one. I need to buy a few mini barrels to do different cast finishes. Definitely need to do a stout. Definitely need to do a port. And definitely needed to do an Isla. Yeah. That'd be great. And I want to do a honey barrel, like where I get raw honey and do that one as well. So I need to get 4 barrels. This is going to be a good problem. It's going to be a good experiment, though. I'd like to know. It sounds like a fun experiment to do. Yeah. So now, yeah. So I got that now. I need to go online, find some barrels, and order them. But I need to figure out what size I want to get. There's a buddy in one of my group chats that does like to do a lot of aging and stuff in mini barrels. He likes to blend and then age and let it marinate in a barrel for a little bit before he bottles it. And I feel like I need to do some of that with some Elijah Craig. Need the port, stout, honey, and Isla finishes. All 4 of those and experiment with that. That's going to be a Good Friday video. How about that? Yeah. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a long experiment. It's not going to be like a video that's going to be done in like a week or 2. It's something I'm probably going to take a month or 2 that's going to take to do that, to make sure I get everything I want and whatnot. But I'm going to say the port finish, I'm going to have to make that barrel wet. So I'm going to let the port age in the barrel, pull the port out, and immediately pour in the Elijah Craig. Make sure there's a little bit of port in there, because everything that Cat's Eye's been doing, that all the port finish stuff that I got from them, amazing, glorious stuff. And a lot of them are fresh dump barrels where it's literally dumped and they put in, and there's like some port that's still left in the barrel, maybe like a gallon or 2 on some of them. And they pour in the light whiskey and let it age in there. And it's just like, oh, it's glorious. So yeah, honey, stout, Isla. Wait, got the port, Isla, honey. What was the other one I said? Gosh. So we got stout, honey, port. What was the 4th one I said? Gosh, I completely forgot now. I'm literally gonna remember this like in like 2 minutes after my live stream's over. What was it? So we got to do port, honey, stout. What's the 4th one? Oh, I want to do cider as well. So that's 5. I need to do 5. But what is the 4th one? Gosh. How did I forget? I said stout, honey, port. What is the 4th finish that I was talking about? Wait. Stout, honey, port, and Isla. Yeah, and cider. Those are the 5. Gosh. I don't have to forget about it. I'm really tired, if you can't tell. But yeah, I definitely need to make a video of that. That's cider, because I had that Virginia Distilling, Virginia Highland Distilling whiskey, finishing stout. That's some good stuff. That is some really good stuff. I really enjoy that stuff. And we're coming up here on the wrap up on the end of the live stream, guys. We have another 3 minutes, and we're calling it a night. Yeah, now I really wonder what cider. I got to use a Ace cider. And I wonder, do you have to have it cider? Because ciders you typically keep refrigerated. And yeah. Ooh, the apple pie-ness that's going to come out of that for Elijah Craig. I'm excited. If you can't tell, I'm just thinking some cooler stuff. The honey is gonna be really good, and I wonder what the honey will taste like. You know what I need to do is I need to take the barrel, put Elijah Craig in it first, take the Elijah Craig out, put in the honey, let the honey age for a while, take the honey out, put another different Elijah Craig in there. Yes, so I can do different ones, so I can have a control where I let the Elijah Craig age in the barrel first, and then I say, all right, I'm going to let them age for 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks because a smaller barrel is going to do more rapid aging because of the contact and everything with the whiskey. Going to do that one first as control, and then we're going to put the honey in that barrel so that we get the whiskey and honey. I'm going to jar that stuff up. That'd be, I can't wait. That's going to be good. Let all that marinate and then do the same exact time, I think, maybe, of all 4 of those barrels and bottle it. I should really just do it based on taste, not kind of go off of the same thing. Yeah, that's kind of the best way to do it. But guys, we are coming up here on the end of the live stream, guys. I want to say thank you for coming out and hanging out. We didn't interact that much, but the counter's been all over the place. Like it was literally at 0 for a while, and it jumped up, went straight from 0 to 9. Was at 9 for a bit, then dropped to nothing, and then dropped to like 2, then went up to like 6, and then I don't know. Maybe YouTube's being weird. I don't know. I don't care. But thanks again for joining, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm sure you guys already subscribed because you're here. But thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next week. May the best ever pass. May the worst of your future. Cheers, guys.